Hello students. In today's online class we are going to study class 6 quadrilaterals, under which we are going to study the definition of quadrilateral, the adjacent sides, opposite sides, adjacent angle, opposite angles, diagonals, perimeter of parallelogram, types of parallelograms, angles of property of quadrilateral, and properties of rectangle, square, rhombus, kite, trapezium, isosceles trapezium, and concave quadrilateral and convex quadrilateral. We will discuss these things one by one. So let us start with the definition of quadrilaterals. What is the definition of quadrilateral? Quad means 4. You notice that quad means 4. So we can say any closed figure bounded by four line segments is called a quadrilateral. Any closed figure bounded by four line segments is called a quadrilateral. So this is the definition of the quadrilateral. Now I am going to make a quadrilateral like ABCD, A, B, C and D. We see that there are four sides AB, BC, CD and D. There are four sides. So adjacent sides are what? Suppose we take a side AB, then its adjacent means neighborhood side BC. We take a side BC, then its adjacent is CD. Or we take the side CD, then its adjacent side is CD, then AD. We take a side AD, then its adjacent side AD is adjacent to AB. We have to see which side is touching the given side. So, like we take the side AB, then it is touching the side BC on one side and AD on the other side. So adjacent side AB may be BC or adjacent side to AB may be AD also. So one side has two neighbors. So there are four pairs of adjacent sides. You can note these are the pair of adjacent sides. There are four pairs. Note it down. Now we are going to take opposite sides. Opposite sides means those have no common vertices like AB and CD. So opposite sides, write opposite sides. What are the opposite sides? So we take first pair AB and CD which have no thing in common, and another pair is AD and its opposite is BC. These two pairs have no vertex in common. There is nothing in common in these two vertices, in two sides. So it is opposite side pair. There are two pairs of opposite sides. Then I have written adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? Note it down. Adjacent angles. Suppose I take an angle A, then its adjacent is angle B. We take angle B, then adjacent is angle C. We take angle C, then adjacent is angle D. We take angle D, then its adjacent angle is A. You note that one angle had two adjacents. Angle A has angle B as the adjacent, angle D is also adjacent to angle A. So we may take adjacent angle as A and B or A and D also. So one angle has two adjacents, so we get four pairs of adjacent angles. Now we come to opposite angles. So which pair are opposite angles? Like A and C, they are opposite, facing each other, and B and D facing each other. So these are opposite angles B and D. So you write opposite angles These are opposite angles, angle A, angle C, angle B, and angle D. So note it down. And one thing more, you also write down diagonals like AC and BD. Diagonals are two diagonals AC and BD. Non-adjacent vertices, non-adjacent. AB are adjacent and AC are non-adjacent. Non-adjacent vertices together form diagonals. So write diagonals AC and BD. Now we come to the special types of quadrilaterals like parallelograms, square, rectangle, rhombus, kite, and trapezium one by one. You please note it down. Then I take them one by one. Now to understand different type of quadrilateral, first you make this flow chart that I have made. Quadrilateral, then special type is trapezium, and another special type is kite. Then trapezium, special case is isosceles trapezium. This another special case is parallelogram. Parallelogram's special case is rectangle and rhombus also. And when both the property of rectangle and rhombus are combined, we get a square. So you first make this flow chart, then we consider its property one by one. So start with the property of trapezium. Trapezium is a kind of quadrilateral in which only one pair of parallel sides. I am making the trapezium. This is a trapezium in which there is only one pair of parallel sides and nothing else. And we take a property here. If this angle is x, this angle is y, this angle is z, this angle is w, then we can write x plus y equal to 180 and z plus w is also 180. This is the property of angles of trapezium. So you note it down. This is the trapezium. First definition. When only one pair of parallel sides is parallel and they are co-interior angles, x plus y is 180. They are also co-interior angles, z plus w is 180. So this is the property of trapezium. Now on the number 2 we are going to take kite. So you note down kite's property like this. This is kite. This is the symmetrical axis about which the kite is symmetrical, half. These two sides are equal, these two sides are equal, these angles are also equal, these angles are also equal, and the third one, this angle is also equal, this angle is also equal. And if I join the diagonals, then this angle is right angle or 90 degree, and this is also bisecting. So this half is equal to this half. You can make and write the properties of kite. So you understand this whole angle is equal to whole angle. This angle is equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle, and the diagonal, one diagonal is bisected by the other half. And in this way we have completed the properties of kites. Now I am going to take a special type of trapezium. This is isosceles trapezium. You note down the third one. The trapezium in which two non-parallel sides are equal. These are non-parallel sides. These are equal. This angle x, then also this angle is x. This angle y, then this is also y. X plus y is 180. These two angles are equal. These two angles are equal. These sides are also equal. These sides are parallel. So this kind of special trapezium is called isosceles trapezium. And if you notice, its diagonal also diagonals. If you notice the diagonals, then these diagonals may be equal. These diagonals are equal to each other. So you can say that this diagonal is also equal to this diagonal. This isosceles trapezium. Now I am going to take the fourth one, which is a parallelogram. You note down the property of 1, 2 and 3. Then I am going to discuss the parallelogram, which is the fourth one. Fourth one is parallelogram in which we take two sides parallel. This side is parallel to this side. This side is parallel to this side. These are the parallel sides. Opposite angles are equal. This angle x, so this is also x. This is y. This is also y. And any two adjacent angles, x plus y, is 180. Supplementary. Sum of the adjacent angle is supplementary. And another thing to be noted about the parallelogram is that its diagonals bisect each other. Suppose this ABCD and AC is diagonal, BD is also diagonal. They intersect at O, then BO equal to DO and AO equal to CO. And also opposite sides are also equal. Suppose this is A, then this is A. This is B, then this is also B. Opposite sides are parallel, equal, opposite angles are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary, diagonals bisecting each other. But it is not necessary that AC is equal to BD. But AO equal to CO and BO equal to D, you can write AO equal to CO, AO equal to CO and BO equal to DO. So in detail, I have considered the properties of parallelogram. And notice that each of the lower quadrilateral has the property of the above quadrilateral. Suppose I am going to take rectangle, then this will also include the properties of parallelogram. I am going to take rhombus, then this will also contain the properties of all the properties of parallelogram are contained in rhombus. All the properties of parallelogram are contained in rectangle, but it is not necessary that all the property of rectangle rhombus may be same or anything is coinciding, but it is necessary that all the property of rectangle rhombus together combined to give squares. So squares are all the properties of rectangle rhombus and parallelogram. So I am going to take the fourth, then fifth one is rectangle. I am going to consider the property of rectangle. So you note it down that rectangle has all the properties of parallelogram, but some additional qualities in the rectangle are going to be discussed here. Some additional properties which are not in the parallelogram, which are going to be discussed here. This is ABCD. This is a rectangle. Its diagonals are equal. So we can say here AC and BD also equal. If they intersect at O, you can say all the four segments AO, BO, CO and DO, they are all equal in parallelogram, in the rectangle, sorry. And all the four vertex angles are right angles. Important thing to be noticed is angle A, B, C and D are each 90 degrees. These things are to be noted down. Then I am going to consider rhombus and square one by one. You note it down first. The sixth quadrilateral I am going to take is rhombus. You consider the property of rhombus, sixth quadrilateral. This is rhombus, a special case of parallelogram in which all the sides are equal. It has all the properties of parallelogram, but some additional quality that all the AB, BC, CD and DA, they are all equal. And the second property is that it's diagonal. Bisect as in parallelogram, they also bisect each other, but a special thing to note is that this angle is 90 degree. A special thing is that AC and BD are perpendicular. They bisect at right angles. They are also bisecting in the parallelogram also, but this angle is not 90 degree in parallelogram. So additional property that we are going to see is this angle 90 degree. And another thing to note that these two angles are equal, like XX, XX, and your YY, and this is also YY. Mean diagonal bisect vertex angles. This is the very important thing to be noted, that the diagonal bisect vertex angles. So this is the property of parallelogram. And the seventh, the square, the last one. This is a square having all the properties of a rectangle, robust parallelogram. Every property, all the angles are 90 degree. First thing to note is all the angles are 90 degree. All sides are equal. All sides are equal. First property, all the angles are 90. Second property is all the sides are equal. Third property is diagonals are also equal. And they intersect a root. So this segment is equal to this segment, and all the segments are equal. So square, all the properties of rhombus and rectangle. All sides are equal, diagonal, bisected, right angles, and each angle is 90 degrees like in rectangle. So square has all the properties of rhombus and rectangle. Now we consider perimeter parallelogram. So this is a parallelogram. Its sides are A, B, and B. Then the perimeter is A plus B plus B, means 2A plus 2B, 2 times A plus B, or you can say 2 times the sum of adjacent sides. Sum of adjacent sides. So this is the perimeter parallelogram. Now I am going to take angles of property in quadrilateral. Suppose this is a quadrilateral ABCD. This is a quadrilateral ABCD. So angles of angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is 360. This is called angles of property. And we have taken perimeter parallelogram, types of parallelogram, angles of property. Now one thing is left, concave and convex quadrilateral. This is the thing you have to take in consideration. So we are going to take concave and convex quadrilateral. You note it down. Now I am going to take concave and convex quadrilaterals. First I am going to take convex quadrilateral. A quadrilateral has 4 angles, A, B, C, and D. The condition is that any of these angles should be between 0 to 180. Then this is convex quadrilateral. And if any one of angle A or angle B or angle C or angle D is more than 180, then this is the condition of concave quadrilateral. Concave quadrilateral. And so the above figure, this figure is having angles between 0 to 180, then this is convex quadrilateral, and the figure like this A, B, C and D. This angle is more than 180 degree. So reflex angle is reflex angle. This angle, this is reflex angle. So this is the kind of quadrilateral. This angle is more than 180, so it is concave quadrilateral. So I hope you all have understood the properties of quadrilateral. I have explained in detail every quadrilateral type of quadrilateral, and I hope you will now be able to solve the questions related to the quadrilateral. Hoping so, I close the video. Thank you.